Hello and welcome back to Gumade's Coins and Banknotes, and today we are doing the series of coins from Turkey that was used up until recently, and they would still be in circulation, but the Turkish lira has dropped in value quite substantially. In 2005 it's roughly 1 to 1 to 1 Australian dollar, at 1.5 to 1 US dollar, but currently it's trading at about I think this is worth 3.7 Australian cents. So you lost most of its value in the previous 20 years, and it's about 35 lira equals 1 US dollar. So really, this has lost a lot of value. And really, I would expect that these three coins, the Kurus and only the 50 and 1 lira, would be used in circulation. But they have issued a 5 lira coin in 2024. Which is, I don't have. Okay, but there was a problem. The 1 lira was the same as the 2 euro, so there was a problem in the Eurozone, and the 50 kuruş was the same as the 1 euro, although slightly bigger. If you just hand it as change to, or you're paying for something in euro area and they're not looking at the coins, so more than likely it'll be Turkey borders Greece, so Greece probably had a whole lot of people trying to do that, and also there's a lot of Turkish people who live in Germany, so that would have also been a problem, and various other places. So what they've done is they issued a new coin series in 2009. I don't have the 1 kuruş, so we just have to go here. So they changed the design of all of these coins, which they tried to pretty them up. So, and these coins are actually quite a nice design than the previous coins, which are quite dull. And also the 50 kuruş and the 1 lira, they changed the metal composition, the way it looked. So you can't actually get it confused with coins used in the Eurozone because they're very distinctive now. Okay, so another thing they've done is they changed the portrait of Kemal Atatürk. So they used just a standard portrait of him facing left. So on the previous one we had a different type of portrait, and this is just one they started using in 1982. Actually, I think they used it earlier, I can't remember. But it's quite a nice design, and probably doesn't draw criticism because, you know, this one looks a little bit fishy, looks a little bit devious, so it's probably not a good portrait of him. And these are all metal rotated, like all European coins. And on here we have some fine milling, and also TC for Turkey Cumhuriyeti. Now the 1 kuruş has a snowdrop flower plant. You can find that on Numista, and all years are pretty common. The lowest mintage is 2022 with only 4.7 million. So really shouldn't be too hard to get, but I do find it hard to get in coin lots. Usually you have to buy it separate and people want $5 to $10. I'm not going to pay that. Okay, the 5 kuruş. And as you can see, they dropped yeni from it. So that yeni just means new. And we have Turk lirası. So Turkish lira. And this one has these three just have patterns on it, which probably come from Turkic or Islamic architecture, but I don't know the specifics of the actual coin. And these two are nickel brass, the higher denominations. So this is a nickel brass center in a nickel brass ring, but the composition of the nickel brass is actually different. So this one has 81% copper, this one is 75%. And as you can see, just that difference of 6% changes the actual colour. And the same with the 1 lira. So the 5 Kudos, it seems that with this issue, the lowest mintage is 2022, but that doesn't seem to be scarce. So for these coins from 2009 and 2022, for the 5 Kudos, they're pretty common. Lowest mintage is 2022, 60 million, so it's still pretty common. The 10 Kudos, also pretty common for all dates. Lowest minted 72 million for 2022. The 25 Kudos, in which we have Kufic calligraphic and so Kufic calligraphic, not just patination, so it's Islamic type of writing. And the mintage is actually all pretty common. But this one, 2012, has the lowest mintage of 63 million, so it's still pretty common. So really, with these coins, you shouldn't pay more than $1 for any of them. Probably not even that, it's probably a bit too much. I'd just get them in circulation if you ever go to Turkey. Okay, 50 Kudos has the Istanbul suspension bridge, so it connects Anatolia to Europe on the Bosporus Strait, and you can find images of the actual bridge on the internet. It actually looks quite nice. So with this coin, you can see you can actually get cuds around the actual joint, and especially here, it seems to be a weak point in the design, and a weak point, so you've got cuds on the crescent, and also you can get cuds here, so it seems to be where the die breaks a lot easier. So here we have Anatolia, we have the Gallipoli Peninsula, don't know what that peninsula is called, didn't look it up. So we have a bridge there somewhere, and Istanbul's around here down below. So this is 2009, first year of issue, and as you can see, the O should be open but the joined, so that means either this has been used quite a lot, or it's probably die fill in the actual coin. And on this side, you can also get, you can see this is normal, it's just the way it's joined, but you can get a lot of cards here where the die breaks. And as you can see, there's a bit of a die fill where the lettering is a bit weak, and you can also get thick and thin lettering on some dates. I think 2011 is the most common, but look at that, this looks like it's a thin date anyway, and a lot of the time the reading is not there. So the lowest mintage that you're going to get for this one is 2012 with 35 million, so still pretty common. This one, 2009, 162 million. So this is one of the most common coins you're going to find. And then we have the 1 lira, which also has a beautiful patination. And this has Rumi art, or it's described as that, which is probably taken from the city itself. And as you can see, it's quite ornate. These looks like dragons, but it's probably just a ribbon with plants coming off it. And here we have the same design, and they can use it for lettering as well. So 2015, this coin is actually quite common. 2015, a mintage of 230 million. So pretty common. The lowest mintage is 2013 with 88.2 million. So none of these are actually going to be scarce except for errors. So really, you should be paying at the time probably about $1 the exchange rate, or maybe even 50 cents. But now you'll be paying just a few cents, 4 cents if you want the exchange rate. If you go to Turkey, you probably get it in your change. Well, people probably just won't accept it because it has minimal value these days. Okay, so do we have any errors? No, but what you're looking for is the bottom of the one. We have a wide and a narrow. This one looks like it is the narrow. So the wide one would just come outside a bit more, but you need more than one coin for comparison. That seems to be 2009, but I wouldn't be surprised if it carries over to other dates as well. So, and also if you've got two coins the same, check the date, see if it's any difference in the actual date. But anyway, basically these coins are the current coins in circulation. In 2023 they did reduce the weight of these coins, not the size, because of inflation. And really, this one, 3.7 cents, should be the smallest coin you're going to get in circulation. This one, you might get it, but these ones have really no purchasing power, so I don't even know why they keep minting these coins. Anyway, when I get the new coin series, I'll make another video. And also, I'll probably update this when I get the final coin for this lot, the one Kudos. Anyway, thank you very much for watching my video. Hope this helps you with your Turkish coins. Just remember, this coin series from 2009 to current, not really worth much. And the new lira from 2005-2009, definitely not worth much. Hope this helps you with your Turkish coins. Thank you and goodbye.